12, the transition words jingle, class. Aw, listen, comrades, and you shall hear about transition words that make your writing smooth and clear. Transition words are connecting words. You add them to the beginning of sentences and paragraphs to keep your ideas spinning and give your writing flow. These words can clarify, summarize, or emphasize, compare, or contrast, inform, or show time. Learn them now and your writing will shine. Transition, for words that show time. First, second, third, before, during, after, next, then, and finally. Transition, for words that inform, for example, for instance, in addition, as well, also, next, another, along with, and besides. Transition, for words that contrast, although, even though, but yet still, otherwise, however, and on the other hand. Transition, for words that compare, as, also, like, and likewise. Transition, for words that clarify, for example, for instance, and in other words. Transition, for words that emphasize, truly, again, for this reason, and in fact. Transition, for words that summarize, therefore, in conclusion, in summary, and finally, to sum it all up, all in all, as result, and last. Transition words. Hello, 3rd and 4th grade. Today for grammar, we have a journal assignment. It's going to be a creative writing assignment. You'll have 2 choices at the top, okay? Today, we're going to continue the idea of solar power and thinking about our bodies being powered by the sun's energy and use that idea to write a little bit. You just heard a transition word jingle. That jingle, if you think about some of the different words in it, can help us expand our sentences so that our writing becomes more interesting. So the first prompt says, continue the food chain idea by writing an imaginative story about the adventures of the sun. Write about the sun as if it were a human taking care of the earth, okay? That's called personification. So the sun is an inanimate object, right? It's a ball of energy. But we're going to talk about it today. If you choose prompt 1, talk about it as if it's alive, as if it's a real human. Think about what maybe is it thinking, doing, saying as it's taking care of humans on the earth, okay? That's option 1. Option 2, you're going to imagine that you're an animal. That's part of a food chain. Describe what your life is like, trying to stay away from your predators, while at the same time, make sure you eat your prey to stay alive. So 3rd grade, especially in science right now, we're talking about prey and predators. Prey is something that is eaten, right? So if you've got a squirrel and a wolf, the wolf is going to eat the squirrel. So the squirrel is the prey. The wolf is the predator because it's trying to eat the squirrel, okay? So predator is the animal that's going to hunt a different animal, and then prey is the animal that's being eaten. All right? So think about an animal. Imagine that you want to try to eat your prey, but also stay away from your predators. All right? So you're going to write a story about what's your life like. All right? You can make it have some human characteristics. You can make it talk. You can make all sorts of different things. All right? But those are your 2 options. So 1, you're going to be the sun. 2, you're going to be an animal. All right? Make sure that you fill up the entire front side. I always love to see it when I have kids that are filling up the back side too. There's a couple of you that are doing that every single time, so good job. But can't wait to see what you write.